Welcome back. It's the Bumper Breakfast Show, and right now we have engineer Nureni Ogunyemi on set with us. We will be looking at the ban on usage of styrofoams and other single-use plastics. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
All right, before we start asking our questions, let me quickly read this out. Lagos State government announced the ban on the usage and distribution of styrofoam and other single-use plastic in the state with immediate effect. This was announced by the Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokubo Wahab, in a statement he personally signed. According to Wahab, the decision was reached following the menace which the single-use plastic, especially the non-biodegradable styrofoam, was causing on the environment. He added that most drainage channels in the state are daily clogged up by styrofoam through its indiscriminate distribution and usage despite the regular cleaning and evacuation of the drains with humongous amounts. It reiterated that the larger chunks of littering across major roads and markets, which Loma contends with daily, is made up of styrofoams. The commissioner added that the state government cannot fold its hand and watch the continued desecration of its environment, especially for a coastal city. Mr. Wahab has subsequently directed the State Waste Management Authority, Loma, and the King Against Indiscipline to immediately commence the implementation of the ban. He asked two agencies to clamp down on all the production companies and distribution outlets for styrofoam in the state to prevent further distribution. That's the story.
Oh, yeah,
Welcome to the show.
Welcome, sir. I saw that when the commissioner said it, and also the chairman, Loma, complained about this, and he said that it's causing a menace in the society because that cannot be recycled. And so if you can't recycle it, why do you have it destroy our drainage? So looking at it, I really wanted you to help us explain more. Is that a problem, or the problem is the people not packing their refuse dump or not taking it to in the nice channel and taking it through the drainage? Which do you think, or what do you think happened here?
Or health hazards?
Well, the ban on the styrofoams by Lagos State government. Let me just congratulate the Lagos State government, the Ministry of Environment.
Yeah, it is.
The Ministry of Environment and Water Resources for taking this decision. This is the right time to do that, because the issue of styrofoams for a very long time now, everybody knows that it's known biodegradable material. It doesn't dissolve. Even for many years to come, it will just stay there. And when you see some of our primary channels in Lagos State, you will see that heavily silted, and when you identify the components of the siltation, you will see that styrofoams takes about 90% of everything. So even continue dredging of some of these primary channels, you will see that within a very short time, you will just see that it come back again, it clog, and when it blocks totally, it leads to flooding in some area. So for Lagos State government, Ministry of Environment and Water Resources to take that decision is a very good decision, and it has been done at the right time. We, the Nigerian Institute of Environmental Engineers, on which I'm the national chairman, we are totally in support. And for so many days to come now, we have involved all our chapters across Nigeria to take the cue to do what we are doing now, so that their state too could take the cue, especially those states that are very close to Lagos State, like Oyo State, Ogun State, and so on and so forth.
All right, sir, if I may ask you, what are the measures that the government, do you think they've taken to implement this? Because we know Lagosians, we are stubborn people. These people that hawk on the road, they're still carrying the styrofoams, they're still with it. I don't even think, I was asking one yesterday, I said, you know, say they don't ban this thing. He said, ban, let it be ban. I said, they will arrest you. I had to tell her. I said, they will arrest you if they see you with this. They said, they know if you arrest me, I still am, no be buy am. You understand? So those people, do you think they can get this right? The implementation, do you think is even done the right way? With them just coming out, what are they doing? What have been done? How have they enlightened these people? Have they been
Sensitization.
sensitized? Have they been sensitized about this? Because most of them do not even understand all this big grammar we are speaking.
Yeah.
I think we have the government to come down.
Yeah.
Come down for them.
First of all, the pronouncement of this ban by the Lagos State Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, he has directed the two agencies that are fully involved, like Kai and Loma, to take this matter up. From our own end here, as an institution, as a stakeholder, we are going to have a roundtable talk on how we are going to raise our advocacy above the board. We are taking it to the market. Amalo soja, amalo ba abaloja en sọ̀rọ̀. Inti ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó through the Lagos State Ministry of Environment, ìtàn ní pé kàn ṣe ó wà very important. Kàn sanitize àwọn èèyàn, kàn bá àwọn èèyàn wọn sọ̀rọ̀. Especially gbogbo àwọn ibi tán ti ọjà, tán ti ń lo gbogbo àwọn kíní yìí, wọ́n bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n á sọ fún wọn wípé tí pé kàn comply pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ nítorí gbogbo kíní tán bá lè, if it can be complied with, gbogbo àwọn odò ìdámi wa gbogbo ẹ̀ agúnrégé a máa da omi.
Okay, can you quickly do a quick interpretation?
Yes, what I'm saying is that for us as an institution or a stakeholder, we are going to raise our advocacy above the bar. We will move to the market through our chapters, because I am the national chairman. I'm going to direct my chapter, especially the Lagos State chapter, to move inward into those markets and make sure that they sensitize all the marketers, those iyalojas, on the danger effects of these styrofoams.
May I just quickly say something? Sometime last week I went to one of the grocery stores, big grocery stores in Lagos, to buy a sandwich for breakfast, and it was in this well-packed styrofoam, with the polythene wrapper on it, and everything looked very foreign and all, So I took it home, and I enjoyed it. So the next day I went back to buy breakfast, and they now put it in a nylon. I'm like, no, I bought this thing here. It was well packed yesterday. They said yesterday there was a law from the Lagos State government, and that it's a reputable store.
That's why.
That's why.
That's why.
That's why.
They said they
That's what
stopped.
I'm saying.
I was in shock. So
Wow,
I experienced it firsthand.
Wow.
Now at that point, my thought process was, oh, it has its health hazards. Perhaps they're putting food in this thing is harmful to the body. That's what I was thinking. And then, later I heard that, it was basically environmental health, environmental pollution and all of that. But does it by any means or any way have any effect on the system? On the health hazards?
The nylon.
Styrofoams.
Of course, if you look at styrofoams.
No, because you were more about the environmental
yes,
aspect.
if you look at styrofoams, the chemical compound in
I guess so.
is hydrofluorocarbon. Then there is what is called polystyrene.
Polystyrene.
Yes. So if you all these things, I can tell you that the hydrofluorocarbons is a compound which depicts ozone layer. Ozone layer is like an umbrella that seals the surface of the earth from the intensity of the sun, and the compound depicted, it creates holes, so it makes the direct access, the ray of the sun, to each part of human being on the surface of the earth. So as a matter of this, it causes health hazard like cancer. Apart from that, when it happens like that, it results to flooding too, because it's a climate change effect. So, but the major part of the, apart from earth, is very, very important, because we know that by the time we curtail this, that means we have been able to control a lot of things, especially on the issue of public health and something like that.
Ripple effect.
Yes, also on the issue of flooding.
Flooding in Lagos.
Flooding is very, very important.
Very important.
Okay, looking at this, I know that the Lagos State gave 3 weeks and gave them, because of some of them that maybe they will say they've they already manufactured it, and so they give them 3 weeks. And we know ourselves as Nigerians, if I didn't see penalty, do you think they need to fix penalty so that people will, you know, abide to this? Because it's very important. And it's saddening when you see the flood during rainy season in Lagos, and you see these things come up, you know, flooding the road with it and all that. Don't you think there need to be penalty for those that will not adhere to this?
Yes, there should be. The law is there. Once the day they give them, once it's expired, then the law will take its effect. There is no doubt about that.
All right, I will be coming from a different perspective for us to round this segment off. So I know that it affects the health. I know that it causes a lot of things negatively. But sir, I want to ask this question. Do you think this is the right time for Lagos State government to come out and do this? Because it's going to have effect on a lot of people. Some people will be out of job. Some companies will have to pack up. And when we look at the situation of the economy, I know the Lagos State government is working, they are trying. But is this the right time to do this?
Well, for me,
that's a personal question.
Well, for me, I will respond from the institution, from my institution.
Okay.
Yes, you said a lot of people will lose jobs, but when you look at another end, we know that this is the right time for government to take it. For example, I will say Lagos State government is spending a lot of billions on taking care on construction of the drains, channels, dredging, and if this issue of blockage, this issue of controlling these styrofoams, if it is done, this type of money, money they are using continuously every year to do all these things, can still be useful for other infrastructures. So it is good at this right time that the decision that Lagos State government took on the ban of styrofoams.
All right, thank you very much, sir, for coming on the show.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for enlightening us more and for enlightening the public as well. But hopefully we believe your organization, your institution will find a way to take it to the grassroots.
Yes, ma'am.
Because those ones are the ones that we have the problem with.
Yeah.
You heard what she said. She said she went to a well-known store and immediately the government announced it. They stopped using it immediately.
Yeah, some have stopped.
But I'm telling you, Nigeria, we have thicker bodies.
I saw them this morning.
I'm telling you, we still hold it like this confidently.
Oh my goodness.
All right, it's the Bumper Breakfast Show. We'll go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll go straight to the dailies. We'll be back.